Dgenz Crypto Daily episode 21 is coming right up.
Dgenz Crypto Daily. Dgenz Crypto Daily. Dgenz Crypto Daily. That's right. Dgenz Crypto Daily. Let's go. Dgenz Crypto Daily. News in the code. Riding on a blockchain. Heavy with the load. Lambo dreams are dying. Rugs are in the air. Chart gave us a minute to the trading everywhere. Real Bitcoin's on the moon. And Ether's on fire. Rollers in the storm. Lifted higher and higher. With chart in the lead. Watch the candles glow. Crypto's in the fast lane. Never gonna hit them slow. Dgenz Crypto Daily. Fortunes you can see. Mining all those diamonds in digital harmony. Oh, yeah. Dgenz Crypto Daily. Crypto, that's the key. Stay up on your game now. Trading is wild and free. DeFi farms are lush, staking's all the buzz. NFTs are flipping, got those pixels flipping. Wallet stacking yield, hash rates on the rise. Dgenz Crypto Daily, vision in your eyes. Bulls are on the charge, bears are laying low. Crypto roller coaster, markets have been flown. Fellow to the left, Bitcoin on the right. Crypto's never sleeping cause fortunes are overnight. Dgenz Crypto Daily, fortunes you can see. Mining all those diamonds in digital harmony. Oh, yeah. Dgenz Crypto Daily. Crypto, there's the key. Stay up on your game now. Charts got you wild and free. DeFi farms are lush, staking's all the buzz. NFTs are flipping, got those pixels flipping. Wallet stacking yield, hash rates on the rise. Dgenz Crypto Daily, vision in your eyes. Bulls are on the charge, bears are laying low. Crypto roller coaster, markets have been flown. Velo to the left, Bitcoin on the right. Crypto's never sleeping cause fortunes are overnight. Dgenz Crypto Daily, fortunes you can see. Fortunes you can see. All those diamonds. Digital harmony. Dgenz Crypto Daily. Crypto, there's the key. Stay up on your game now. Charts got you wild and free.
Yes, I do. I have you wild and free. Good morning, everyone, to Dgenz Crypto Daily episode 21. Wow, time flies. It seems like just yesterday we started this crypto stream to benefit anybody and everybody, right? Because crypto is insane for newbies and even some veterans alike. So if you're joining me for the first time, I thank you. And let's ride this crypto journey together. We're going to try to provide daily streams every single day, 365 days a year, hopefully, and see where this journey takes us. If you haven't had a chance to follow me on Twitter, here's your opportunity right now. We do have an amazing day coming up. You haven't followed me and heard about the news. We're hosting Kai's from OK Bears today on our 1-year anniversary special. Let me just find the post. There it is. And we're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff, including what is an NFT these days? You know, what can we expect from communities such as OK Bears? What's new in store for OK Bears as a project, as a business, as an IP? And we're going to dive into all the details. It should be a fun conversation. And frankly, I don't even think we're going to limit the conversation to 1 hour. Normally, our conversation is about an hour, but because this is our 1-year anniversary special, we're going to dive in and see how long this goes. So hopefully, you can make it. If you are in the OK Bears Discord right now, it's posted in the community updates section. So keep an eye on that. If you want to be part of this stream, meaning you want to be a guest on the stream and you want to ask questions to Kaiser or myself or anybody on the panel, please reach out to me in a DM and I will give you the link to the stream. Okay, for those that are gonna just watch it as distant participants, you can ask questions in the chat. I'll show you how you can ask questions. You essentially go to the stream like this, okay, and then you enter something in here. Say, hi, everyone. Just like that. And we will see it. And we'll try to get to you as much as we can. And we will post whatever we can on the stream so that we can kind of answer all the questions as we go along. So that's that. Also, if you haven't had a chance to give our partner Blowfin a referral, here's our QR code. You can get 10% off on all the trades on Blowfin. They're a really good exchange, really under the radar exchange. They have all types of cryptos to trade. I mean, you can see it right there. You have whatever's hot. You got all the memes, right? Which are actually good if you know how to trade memes with perpetuals. You can actually trade down, meaning you can short some of these meme coins. There's an RWA sector, lots of tokens there. We actually touched up on RWA the other day. There's ETH staking tokens, there's metaverse tokens, there's DeFi tokens, NFT tokens, and so on. There's plenty to choose from. So if you have a chance, register, you get 10% off on all your trades, and you can help us out. So what's new in the world of crypto? Let's see CoinDesk. Let's see what they have to tell us. So one of the things I looked at right away was this mining news bit saying that mining in new Bitcoin is more difficult than ever. Here's how it could impact BTC prices. So apparently the new difficulty adjustment will be decreasing the mining difficulty, which means the profit margin is going to go up on a lot of these mining companies. So we'll see how that goes. It says here difficulty in mining Bitcoin has reached an all-time high of 92.6 terahashes, increasing by over 10% since early July, which could strain miners' profitability due to higher operational costs. Right. The next Bitcoin difficulty adjustment is estimated to occur on September 27th. It's actually so funny how everything ties into everything. Decreasing the Bitcoin mining difficulty to 77.12 terahashes as per CoinWars. So that means your profit margin is going to go up because your hash power is going to stay the same and the difficulty to mine a Bitcoin is going to go down. So your profit margin is going to go up. So as soon as I saw that, I thought, all right, well, how are mining stocks doing? Right? Because that's the first thing I thought of. Like, oh my God, are mining stocks going to explode here? And so let's check it out. So right now, everything's flat today in the markets. I mean, I'm looking at Riot. It's 703. Mara is not moving much at 1557. I guess everyone's expecting a bearish September. So everyone's like either stayed on the sidelines or trying to see whether or not there's going to be some support, right? On this daily scale, like for example, Riot, you know, it broke down this neckline, right? But it's not at the end of the world because again, it held this area right here. It could go down all the way down to the bottom, right? But I think the timing of the market is important. So if we were in, say, 2022, right now, we would be talking about something like this, where, you know, it's more difficult to see a potential pump, right? Because, you know, market structure is not proper, sentiment is not good. but we're approaching September, and then at the end of October, we'll see some bullish activity into the new year, right? And I think with Riot, which I like actually, can it get to all-time high? Absolutely not, right? But we're talking about things like this, right? You can see for every bull run, there was a pump, every single one of them. Okay, so you're looking at, okay, well, if it doesn't get to all-time high, where can it get to? And the answer is here. All right, anywhere in that range, about 33 to about 40, even as high as almost 50. So yeah, I think this is a great opportunity for anybody who's trying to buy Bitcoin, but not really buy Bitcoin, have some exposure to Bitcoin or Bitcoin ecosystem. And being exposed to mining companies is the way to go, in my estimation. Like looking at Mara, for example, another good one, right? You can kind of see the same thing. 2021, you had 2 pumps, Mara, rather than 1. 2018, 1 pump, right? And as they get closer and over these lines, like these long-term EMAs, right, it becomes more and more clear that they're going to have much higher runs in the future. Now, clearly, like these are companies, they're trying to be profitable. Most likely competition is going to be fierce among the majors, and they're going to eat each other, which means either they're going to be buying each other out, or there's going to be some company that's going to fail and just die out. Long term, I mean, Mara looks really, really good, right? Even though volume has decreased a little bit, hopefully we have some price action jump over these EMAs and then come down. And then we're looking at, again, like 75 as a good measure of getting out. I don't know if we're going to get to like 150. Seems too far-fetched right now, but it looks good. A couple other ones that are out there. Bitfarms. I believe Riot has a decent stake in Bitfarms, and it is moving. So I'm wondering if Bitfarms moves, Riot moves with it, right? Because it does look healthy enough, right? It is within this channel, and it's producing this head and shoulders that's now rejecting. And when it rejects, we already talked about this. When price action rejects at the neckline, it produces a inverse wave. So it's going the other way. All right. So maybe Bitfarm gets to that level, about 5.5, somewhere like here, maybe even 6. Can it get to all-time high? All depends, right? What if Riot announces they're buying Bitfarms? Right, at a 3x valuation, and it's sitting at, I don't know, say $3. All of a sudden it's at 9. 100% possible. So I think over time, because there's so many mining companies, they're going to be eaten. They're going to eat each other, and only the strong will survive, right? Those are going to be the big mining companies. Now, obviously, that's terrible for decentralization. Right, the whole point of crypto is to make sure that you have the most decentralized network out there, so that you can't have a 51% attack. And having the possibility of these mining companies being like down to like 5 or 6 that are really profitable, it scares the hell out of me, really. So I really hope that there's more decentralization within that sector. So let's see what happens with them. All right, let's look at, let's start off with Bitcoin, see where we are with Bitcoin. Again, we're going to keep these formations intact. We're not going to take anything out. We're going to keep watching what happens. First off, right, we talked about these weekly candles, how they're important, and how like having a really bullish candle means a lot going into October. So one of the things we're looking at is obviously the volume bar, right? Where is this volume overall compared to the average volume right there. The other thing we're looking at is what happens at this pinch, right? Do we have a rejection? If we have a rejection, then we're going to definitely see 48, like we talk about. Okay. Now, it doesn't mean we have to see 48. It just means if we do reject at that level right here, we will see 48, 100%. Okay. So it's important to watch what this candle does. If we go over and then back to confirm, we're going to be incredibly bullish in October. Okay. So let's see what this price action does at the rest of the week. We still have what? 3 solid days, 3.5 solid days. So let's see what happens. Also, let's look at some of our coins that we were watching. I do remember clearly telling you guys to buy Opulus for the 3rd damn time. Okay. If you're an Opulus holder, you already know that I'm super bullish on them. I know Lee has done an amazing job in, just shipping a lot of product. Like, you guys have no idea how much product he's shipped. And on top of that, he's creating a launchpad for projects that somehow tie into Opulus. It's incredible. So yeah, you had your opportunity. I told you guys at 4 cents to buy as much as you can. And now it's at 6.7 cents. And we talk about these moves, right? They don't take much. Like this took 3 weeks to get to like 11 cents, which is fine, right? But then that would take us into October if we're here, right? That would be October, and then October straight up into whatever. And I told you this before, like, I see these formations happen from afar away, right? When I see them like this, they're doing this this oscillating formation, which normally results in a pump over, right? Maybe we get rejected here just for a second and like that, or we go over it, come back down, and then keep going. And we always said this, we need the first wave, this initial wave, to be super strong. So we want to be up here, which means the rest of the waves will be just as big. Okay. So I'll give you an example. What I mean by that is Harmony did that back in the day. Okay, so look, first wave, right, is right here. Okay, second wave, third wave, fourth wave, fifth wave. Okay, this is why it's important that first wave is super strong, so that we can continue with that. Because remember, the rules are wave 3 cannot be the smallest wave. It could be the second biggest or the biggest. And so the third wave, like this one right here, will be amazing, right? Okay. So Opulus is looking great. It's up 15% today. Again, you had your opportunity. Don't come at me. Oh, chart, you didn't say when to buy. I did many times. Okay. Another one we want to look at is Layer AI. We did talk about them as well. Actually, I think on yesterday's stream. So again, I really like the setup. I think we've hit our bottoms here and here, and I think it's actually a higher low from that point. So when we have a higher low, of course, volume comes in. As you can see here, the weekly volume is coming up. If it starts breaching the average weekly volume, then we're flying. Okay. Now we have resistances along the way, right? We have the one resistance at 9 cents. I mean, yeah, it is almost like a 7x from where we are now. But again, you guys got to look at the way it trades. Okay, so when we had this bullish activity here, when the volume came in, it took 4 weeks to get a 10x. Okay, believe this will happen again. So I fully expect layer AI to go crazy, absolutely go crazy, right? Because right now, let's look at the volume for layer AI. Okay. All right. Market cap of 4.5, volume at 2.6. Like super close to 1 to 1. It's about 50% of full market cap. It's amazing, right? A lot of projects don't even get to 1%. And so this one's at over 50%. So it's incredible. I love this project. We have it in many portfolios. So we really expect at least a 10x from this point on. Right. So we're looking at, 15 cents at the minimum. And then we go up to the next level, which is 35 cents up here. And so on and so forth. Can it get to $1? Right. All depends on what the price is when, say, circulating supply is increased by, I don't know, 3x. So say it's at $1 billion. Can it get to $1 and be $1 billion valuation? I'll say this. I'll say no. So then we'll say maybe we get to, 500 million. And that would make it about 50 cents. So, close to a 50x is staring at you right now. Okay, so I would be highly recommending getting to layer AI. Again, in terms of markets that are supporting it, right? Bybit, Mexi, KuCoin, Bing, Gate, obviously on Uniswap, many others. Let's continue. Let's look at Bello, of course. Strong bounce from that drop, right? We talked about Bello before, how this area was a problem. Let me look at it from this perspective. Yeah, this area here was a problem. Remember, guys? Right here. And so that proved to be the case. Okay. Now, our bounce back is actually really, really strong. Okay. And let's see what happens, though, because we do have resistances, right? Like this broke down clearly, and now we're going to use this line as a resistance, which means that if this price action comes up here and it goes back down, don't be surprised. If this price action just surges past this line and goes up again, it'll be out of the ordinary, but it's not impossible, right? Because if we're bullish today, and I'll show you with the tether dominance dropping, but if we're bullish today, I think a lot of these alts will start moving strongly. And I think the dominance of Bitcoin is dropping as well. So locally, we don't have to worry too much, right? The weekly MACD cross is still intact. You see that? See that right there? The momentum is favoring bulls as well. So these drops to me are just momentary. Like they don't happen for long periods of time. They just happen in that moment and then they keep going. All right. Even in an upswing like here, we had a drop and then everything went up again. So these drops don't even faze me. I hope it doesn't faze you. So yeah, just keep going with that. Just don't worry about any of these drops for Velo. What else we got? Let's look at Say. Really love this setup. Like I really love the setup. All right. So for the people that are looking for really good setups, this is a fucking A of a setup. All right. What I mean by that is look at this. When I see something like this, I actually get giddy because it proved to be supported right there. Volume is coming in right there, way higher than normal. Okay. And once this crosses over here and goes straight up, we're going to be way up here. Okay. And so for Say, for example, This was wave 1 into wave 2, and now we're getting to wave 3. And remember, we talk about wave 3s have to be either the second biggest or the biggest waves. Okay. And so this wave right here is going to be incredible. Okay. Incredible. Like that. We're going to get probably into like maybe $3-4. Right. That's a 10x from where we are now. And in terms of market cap issues, let me see where we are with say. Okay. So we're at 1 billion, almost a billion, right? 33% diluted. So your trading volume is super low compared to the market cap, right? We talk about it's very difficult to sustain, close to a 1-to-1 ratio. So if you find something that's close to that, investigate it and see why it is. But, it's sitting at almost 30 cents right now. If it gets to a 10x, that means it's a 9 billion valuation. Can that happen without any more tokens being circulated? And I think we can get there. I honestly think we can. Right? I mean, look at the add to portfolio section. It says 138,000 people added, say, to their watch list. So it is highly watched token. So yeah, I would say this setup is incredible right now. And I think we can get to 3, no problem. Like no problem. So yeah, really, really bullish on say. I think it will do incredible numbers. It reminds me of Solana a little bit. It has a pretty decent ecosystem. It's got a lot of development on say. It is backed by, I believe, Coinbase, if I'm not mistaken. So, but let's look at Solana before we close up our stream today. So again, we talked about Solana multiple times on our streams, and one of the things we're looking for are crossovers, right? These MACD crossovers. So we got one for the bearish activity here, right? We're going to get one for bullish activity right here. And so the first thing I'm looking for is the momentum. Is the momentum getting smaller? So in this case, it's still large, but it's going the other way, which is good. So what we want is really this pop over that pinch, if you can get it. If we don't get it, then this is just going to keep going, which means it's going to drag down the price action back to like 80. Okay. I don't think it's going to happen. I think, again, timing of everything is important. Everything being, we're close to October, right? Again, October is the most bullish month of the year. We call it Uptober for a reason. And so, we're looking for this cross here if it happens. And then, we're still in range, right? We could probably pop over here and then get back out. All right. Again, this here is where we are now, which is usually a good starting point to, buy into some support. And then the next one will be down here, which is again here. Does it happen? I don't know. Depends all on Bitcoin, right? And so let's look at the last thing, a couple of things, like actually the Bitcoin dominance, right? We always talk about dropping for the bull run. MACD has to go this way on the weekly, right? The momentum is actually swinging downwards, and it's looking actually really, really good. Most likely we get a final rejection here because we're very close to these resistances up here. And looking at tether dominance makes me smile. because it's actually happening. One of the things that put here is the possibility of a rejection on MACD. So there we have like some resistances there, and then most likely here as well. And I kind of see like 3 finishing waves here. 1, 2, 3. So normally when you see things in threes, they usually reverse. So this feels like it should reverse this way, you know. And then of course we have this rejection at this level. And again, we talk about that level because it's the neckline here, right? With this inverted head and shoulders formation, right? So let's see what happens with all of this, because if this does play out to be an inverse head and shoulders, we will have that right shoulder play out at some point. Now, it doesn't have to be big. It could be just like drop here and then over and then down, right? Because there is some support here. There's a 200 EMA at that like 5.35% level. But again, with dominance, we talk about this all the time. We really want that dominance to be down here, like down to 2%, the final stages of the bull run. So this, and then we go back up into the bear market. Okay. Was this helpful? Did you learn anything? If you did, and you find this very helpful, give this stream a retweet. Maybe this will help somebody out figure out whether or not Solana is a good buy or not, or maybe Bitcoin is a buy or not. But as I get to the end of the stream, I thank you all for joining me. We will be back tomorrow. And don't forget, we do have that amazing 1-year anniversary special live with Kai's from OK Bears, and the whole Dgenz crew will be joining me. So see you guys then. See you guys at 8 p.m. Eastern, I believe 10 a.m. Australian time, and whatever time is in Europe. I think it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, thank you guys again. See you tomorrow. With chart in the lead, watch the candles glow. Crypto's in the fast lane, never gonna hit them slow. Crypto daily, fortunes you can see, mining all those diamonds in digital harmony. Dgenz crypto daily, crypto, that's the key. Stay up on your game now, trading is wild and free. DeFi farms are lush, staking's all the buzz. NFTs are flipping, got those pixels flipping. Wallet stacking yield, hash rates on the rise. Dgenz crypto daily, vision in your eyes. Bulls are on the charge, bears are laying low. Crypto roller coaster, markets ebb and flow. Fellow to the left, Bitcoin on the right. Crypto's never sleeping, cause fortunes are overnight. Dgenz crypto daily, fortunes you can see, mining all those diamonds in digital harmony. Dgenz crypto daily, crypto, there's the key. Stay up on your game now, charts got you wild and free. Farms are lush, staking's all the buzz. NFTs are flipping, got those pixels flipping. Wallet stacking yield, hash rates on the rise. Dgenz crypto daily, vision in your eyes. Bulls are on the charge, bears are laying low. Crypto roller coaster, markets ebb and flow. Fellow to the left, Bitcoin on the right. Crypto's never sleeping, cause fortunes are overnight. Dgenz crypto daily, fortunes you can see, fortunes you can see. All those diamonds, digital harmony. Dgenz crypto daily, crypto, there's the key. Stay up on your game now, charts got you wild and free.